This is the JJO Morning Show podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe.
It's time for the JJO Morning Show 640 Sex Fix. Talk dirty to me, please.
You could be a sponsor of this, but until someone pays for it, I'm giving it away for free. BeachHouseLashes.com.
DeBar West House.
Those broads are going to hit me when they see me. All right. Anyway, here we are. It's the Sex Fix. Dean Lance, your official therapist of the day. We have Roslyn on the line. Hi, Roslyn. Welcome to the show.
Hey, how are you?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm okay.
Okay. What's going on?
All right. So I am a lesbian.
Yes.
And,
You're speaking her magic.
I met my girlfriend about 3 months ago, and everything is going amazing. I love her. She's hot. The sex is hot. The only problem is, so I get really gassy during sex, and because of that, because I'm like so nervous that I'm like gonna fart in her face. I haven't been able to have an orgasm.
Oh, man.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
So I've been there. I got to tell you.
Yeah?
You know, yeah, you got to hold it in. Something clicks off that your body says, okay, this isn't the one we're doing right now. So, let's do a number 3 instead of a number 2, you know? So,
yeah, I would imagine that would be...
what's your diet consist of? McDonald's or what?
No, I'm a vegetarian.
Oh, it's the salad farts.
So, yeah, and some of them, the Impossible Burger make you a little gassy.
So, oh, man. Okay,
Well, yeah, you could, have you tried like Beano or anything like that? I mean, if you know that you two are hanging out, you know, you can address the issue.
So do you know it's
before.
coming up, like you're getting hot and heavy, right? There's some touching, some tickling, all that stuff.
Yes.
We're rounding second base, you get, you know. So is there some fear that maybe it slips down a little too low and then all of a sudden there's a banging at the door? Or can you feel it beforehand, or is it something you can run out in the garage, say, hey, I got to go grab something quick? And
How are you going to be like, hey, remove your hand from my vagina. I need to go to the garage and grab something.
Dude, it's my move. Well, something.
mean, yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just because like we're always hooking up at night as well, like because it's usually after work, like
Yeah.
oh God, and after dinner. But like, yeah, maybe. What's the thing you said I should take? What's it called?
There's the Beano.
Beano, yeah. Pepto.
I've never taken it before, but I remember the commercials. Let me see if I can find the
Upset
commercial.
stomach diarrhea.
That's Pepto.
Oh, yeah.
That's Pepto. That's different. Yeah, that might help.
What
Hold
about Gas X? It's the same thing,
on. Is
isn't
that
it?
the same thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe something like that, and that way you can relax a little bit.
So is it happening? So obviously there's some taking turns of, you know, going down there. Is it that you're unable to go? You're just sitting there constantly tensed up the whole time? Is that what I'm hearing?
Kinda, yeah. It's like I feel like if I relax, then I'm gonna let you.
She's gonna look like she's riding a motorcycle for a second there. I have an Air Force story that I want to tell so bad,
Okay, all right,
but I
all
can't.
right. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Hello, JJO. Do you have some advice for Roslyn here? Hello.
I don't know about advice. So
He wants to give her a number.
I'm driving down the road this morning, and I'm going to pick up a donut for my little guy Bauer, and I flip over the channel from Magic 98 to JJO. And I hear a voice from the past, Lance Martinez.
Oh, yeah.
Lance, I think you found your calling. You're doing a great job.
Oh, wow.
Absolutely
Thank you.
phenomenal job.
Thank you.
D, you sound great as always.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Well, jeez.
So that's all. Just calling in a little affirmation
Oh, thank
for
you.
my old pal Lance.
Thank you.
Now you need to call Magic 98 and tell Lynette and Pat that they're overrated and overpaid.
Yeah.
Well, the overrated and overpaid is probably an understatement, but I got to tell you, anytime I hear the Cardigans, I just can't help it.
Yeah.
I just can't.
God, and they play that.
Love me.
They play that song
Say
a
that
lot.
you love me.
For real. I hear that song all the time. I'm going to tell Pat, you need to lighten up the rotation on that song. For Christ's sake, I hear it all the goddamn time. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Accurate. Have a great day.
I love our listeners
We're-
so much. So much. Hello, JJO.
Hey, you gotta ask her if she's on Ozempic. That shit. Oh, sorry. Bye. Oh.
He swore and he hung up on himself. He corrected himself. Oh, sorry. You're okay, dude.
Hello, JJO.
She's a welcome to the team. I gotta let her know. Sometimes you just gotta squeeze that butthole extra tight.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
See, yeah, he's had a nervous twinge too. I think.
I'm gonna call this dude out. Okay, it was the Air Force. Sergeant Wrinkle. I'll make this quick.
Oh my God, it's happening. Tell me the story.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to make it nice and easy, right? Because we go in. So this will make it nice for you because this isn't the only time, and it's a lot worse than what you're going through. So I can't believe I just said his name, but Sergeant Wrinkle. Nobody's gonna know that. Anyway, so he's been seeing this girl just for a little while, kind of like you, right? Same situation, but we're all getting ready to go out one night.
Yeah.
We go up into his dorm. Yes, he was living in a dorm as a sergeant. He's up in the dorm. We go up there. We're sitting there trying to watch stuff, listen and talk, and like drink and stuff like that. And he's over in the corner, like kissing and touching on her. And
Right.
we're like, dude, we're getting ready to go. He's like, just give me a minute, man. I want to be able to do this, and then I'll come with you guys, and we'll go out to it's called the asylum.
Okay.
So we go, and we're like, all right, we'll be right back. So we leave, and I could tell she was kind of pushing him away and stuff like that. Well, we come back, and we open the door, like, dude, hello? We open the door, and he's sitting there, like, with all of his covered in poo,
No.
with his pants off, sitting down, and he was like,
No.
oh, dude.
No.
She...
Did you hose him
She
down?
had the gas.
God,
the
it's
gas.
my worst nightmare.
Yes.
That is a nightmare.
And well, he said that he was like getting frisky and he wanted to try to do, and he went in the wrong way and sprayed him.
Good. You know what? That's what you get.
So we go in there. She's in the bathroom crying. I'm like, oh my God, I think we're just gonna leave and
I
go
would
to
have
the
just
bar
laughed.
without you.
Yep. I would have been like,
Because you could smell that stuff seeping
Just like-
from underneath it. It was a sickness ones.
back out the door,
It was
dude,
so
like
bad.
Homer going into the bushes. Oh, see you. No.
So there's always that. You haven't done that yet, correct? You haven't sprayed him or
Now
sprayed her.
she's gonna be worried about it, though. No, I honestly think if you know, and I really do feel like you need to just get over this one step, and then your brain will be reset. But right now, you're so focused on it when you're in that moment that it's just like, I don't know. We need to just get you through that so that you can have an orgasm and move about your
When she's
relationship.
down there, just let it rip and like have her do like a bong
Oh
hit
my
off
God,
of your butt.
Stop it. Stop it. Yeah, I don't know. Ask your doctor if you can take Beano or Gas X, and then just get ahead of it. And that way you don't gotta. And hopefully you don't have any
Okay.
weird reactions to that. That would suck, but yeah.
Oh, God.
I know, right? We're not helping at all.
I thought I did. I made you feel better. There's always worse. Somebody's got it worse somewhere.
All right, let's see. We got
Yeah,
some
thanks for that.
more. Yeah. I know. Hello, JJO.
So I wonder if you throw a little piece of duct tape over the loophole. You know,
Stop it.
Yeah, like a flute. You know,
God, are you a doctor, sir?
throw some duct tape. It works. Taking that
I'm
off.
terrified to answer
Taking
the phone,
that.
to be honest with
Yeah,
you.
get you another pull.
Oh,
Get you one more pull.
Hello, JJO.
Could I get one of these lesbian vegans to fart in my face?
I told you. Told you.
Maybe that is what I should do to like get over it. Fart in a guy's face.
Yeah, I got it. OnlyFans. Have you think about taking in that route right there?
Oh my God.
Why don't you tell her this is my niche? You know, and I like blasting wolf eggs into.
Stop. Well, Roslyn, I'm happy that you found a lady that you like a lot, and hopefully, I would like an update to find out when you do have an orgasm, not to be creepy.
Yep. Keep it. Unsqueeze. See what happens. Unsqueeze.
Okay.
All right, sister. You have a good day.
Thanks, y'all. Bye.
People, relax.
What a complete waste
We are killing it online. Have you guys checked the comments?
of cyberspace.
Smoke That Skin Wagon says, you guys are killing it.
The JJO Morning Show Podcast.
We're internet sensations.
Johnny and D, nowhere but JJO.
Give it a little push. Make love to me, can make love to me. Give it a little touch. Give it a little push. Push. Caress it. Very gentle, very gentle, very grab it, lift it, fluff it. You can go on and on and on. Back and forth, back and forth, and forth. Layer after layer after layer.
Love that, man. If you're new to the show, my name is Steve, and I'm a huge fan of Bob Ross. Thank you.
Old Bobby.
Yeah, the episodes where he's older are a little harder to watch. I get a little sad. I get a little blue.
Well, why?
Because somebody pointed out that later in his life, his paintings got more monochromatic.
Oh, no.
Yeah, see, look, you're sad just thinking about it. You're like, oh, yeah, sad, right? Okay, so listen, the very first painting from Bob Ross's 1980s TV series, The Joy of Painting, is now out for sale. It's called A Walk in the Woods. Listed for just a measly $9.85 million. And it looks like a Bob Ross painting. There it is. Oh, yeah. So, Modern Artifact. It's a Minnesota-based gallery. It's selling the piece. It's one of several Bob Ross paintings that the owner, Ryan Nelson, has acquired over the year.
Yeah, aren't they holding them or something like that? Somebody is.
Well, you can find a few out and about in the wild, but I think a lot of them have been plucked up. Yeah. This painting right here is the most important painting. You could call it the rookie card of Bob Ross. This is the painting painted on season 1, episode 1, Nelson said. It sounds like I need to send a friend request to Ryan Nelson. I feel like we both are equal Bob Ross fans. He just has money, that son of a bitch. Anyway, the gallery bought A Walk in the Woods from a woman working at PBS during the filming of the show. The woman had the painting for at least 40 years and likely paid under $100 for it. He declined to say how much Modern Artifact paid for it. Ross's signature is located in the bottom left corner. Plenty of little happy trees. Nelson says he might not sell it, at least not anytime soon, despite having it listed online. I would consider any situation where we can put it out to the public. I would rather be able to travel the piece, let other people enjoy it. If sold, it would include a written statement from the original owner. There were over 400 episodes of The Joy of Painting, and I've seen every single one of them.
You know, have you seen that movie Paint yet?
No, I started it, but I started it late at night, and I just fell asleep right away.
Dumb? Is it
no,
from what you saw, was it
like 10 minutes of it? So I need to go back and watch it.
I forgot what I was watching, but there was something, as you're going through the, your social media nights and you're just looking at stuff. I saw something that said something about Bob Ross was trying to tell us something, and then somebody put all of his
That's an
painting.
AI thing.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Damn AI.
I know.
I was like, that would have been super
It's
cool.
So what he's talking about is there's like a reel out there that says that he was actually painting a journey the whole time, and it's not true.
And it jumped into what looked like he was his paintings, because I noticed some of them in there, unless they were just putting them in there. Because I remember how he made the wave. He had the light blue in there.
Yeah.
And then what was it? Phthalo blue. A little bit of phthalo blue in there. And then he get some phthalo blue. And he mixed it in with the white, and it had the crest of it, and it made it bright with underneath the wave. And I was like, and I remember always how he did that, how he did the trees, how he did the rocks with the flat edge.
Yeah.
Could you think you could paint some of his stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, you've watched it so much that now you just got to get the the hand-eye coordination to do it.
I like painting.
Mm-hmm.
Not houses, though.
I like painting. I like money.
My name is Simon, and I like to draw pictures.
And I like to do drawings. That's awesome.
Yeah, no. I don't remember the name of the episode, but there's one, and I remember just being like, what in the hell? I was getting ready for somewhere, and I usually have Bob Ross on. I either have Bob Ross, The Nature Channel, or Family Feud on.
I have Family Feud on all the time, too.
Man, Richard Dawson was a handy mofo. Like,
every time, man, he would
lots
sit
of
there.
hands.
He was a creeper. I guarantee he's got somebody in the basement, or has had somebody in the basement.
Yeah. My lady friend had never seen it before, and she's like,
I've watched
what
him.
is up with this guy? And I was like, oh, yeah.
Who was the 90s guy with the
I can't remember his name.
sensible slacks he always used to wear? Well, it was his... Oh. You know what guy I'm talking about? The hairdo and the sensible. I think he died.
I think he had some mental health struggles, I believe. Anyway, there's an episode of Bob Ross. You know how like we always talks about beating the devil out of your paintbrush? Beat the devil out of it.
Yeah.
One day he was doing that, and he was all like, it's a good way to take out aggressions. Much better than kicking a puppy. And I was like, what? What? And so then I was like,
he stomped out a dog or two.
trying to rewind it, but I can't because it's on the streaming service where you can't rewind or whatever, pause, yada, yada, yada. I was like, I'm pretty sure that happened. So then I was trying to find it online, and now I just got to wait until it cycles through again and I catch the right episode.
Wait.
Are you looking it up?
Yeah, I am. So what did he exactly say? He said
he was like talking about how it's a good stress release to when you hit the paintbrush on the cleaner thing.
And what was his quote?
And he goes, it's better. It's a healthy way to take out aggressions, better than kicking a puppy.
I want this.
I know. I don't know if you'll be able to find it.
Oh, I think I did.
You got it over there?
Let's see. Let me wait till the... Okay, here we go.
Okay. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Here we go.
Here we go.
We just rub it off. Shaking dry. Give them a good wrap. It's a good way to take out your frustrations. It's better than fighting with your spouse or kicking the puppy dog around.
Yeah. That's exactly what... And I was like... What?
Kicking the puppy dog around.
Or beating your spouse? Fighting with your spouse? Oh, Bob. Bob, where are you? We need you, man. I love that man.
I love it. It's Ray Combs, by the way. That was the dude that... So it was Richard Dawson, Ray Combs, Louis Anderson, Richard Karn, who is, I don't think so, Tim guy.
Yeah.
John O'Hurley, I don't know who that is. And then finally Steve Harvey, who I think was probably one of the better.
Oh, he's great. Hello, JJO.
Hey, just wanted to say, if you get a chance, do a Bob Ross painting experience.
Oh, yeah? Okay, so I was going to go to the school because you can go in there and then, well, it's like whatever, the class, the clinic thing that you can do. And you leave with your own painting in an hour. Did you do it?
What, is it completely black now?
And it was fantastic.
Oh, my God.
Me and a couple buddies were on a trip down south and saw that was an option to do it and signed up for it. And we might have been a little high when we did it, but it was fantastic.
Yeah!
Yours, mine has an alien coming through the trees. The happy little tree has a little happy little
That's
alien.
awesome. Do you still have your painting?
Yep, me and my girlfriend have them hanging up in our house.
Shut up.
That's pretty
Can
cool.
you take a picture and Facebook it to us?
I can certainly do that, yeah.
I would love that.
It was interesting to see you got 5 different people taking the class, all doing the same steps, but they all turned out just a little different.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, my God.
Like at the
I
end
would
of
love
50
that.
First Dates. I suck.
Well, right. When you're painting it, you're so close it doesn't look like anything. If you squint a little bit, it might have been some of the stuff we were indulging in, too. You could kind of start to see your painting come together. It was interesting.
Oh, my
cool.
God. I
Like
love
his.
it.
I always thought he ruined it, you know? I'm like, why did he put that there? He went right over that cool-looking thing, and all of a sudden, next thing I know, beautiful rock formation.
Right. Yep. All right. Well, thank you for the call, man. I appreciate that.
Yep.
Have a good one.
That was so awesome.
You realized me and you were going to go to the Bob Ross painting class, right?
Oh, hell yeah, dude. We got to do that.
Yeah, 100%.
I used to draw, so I would do it with a pencil, though, and I'd use my thumb to kind of do all the smearing that he would do with an easel.
Yeah.
So I did the mountains like that, and then the little birds that had just look like a Golden Arches McDonald's, just a spread out one.
Yeah.
So I'd do all those things, and I was always wondering. I was like, I wonder how hard that is. But then I was always like upset because I didn't want to have to put a bunch of paint on a thing because I thought it would be dirty. So if somebody else is cleaning it up for me, I'm down.
I'll clean up your easel and everything for you.
Perfect, and I'll smack the hell out of that thing like a puppy.
That's right, dude. It's better than beating your spouse or whatever you said.
Kicking the dog around, kicking a puppy around.
We thought uploading to the cloud was something completely different. The JJO Morning Show Podcast. Johnny and D, JJO.
According to a new report, the average person considers their home to be, quote, completely clean only 11 days out of the year. So that's not even 1 day a month. It comes out to about 3% of the time. Completely clean. You don't have any pets, though, so
that's
your
by
house
design.
is a different story.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a freak about the cleanliness thing.
I love it.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, you're a little insane, but that's okay.
No, I always want it to look like a show home right when you walk in.
Yeah. People spend an average of 6 days a year cleaning and sanitizing their homes. So it's about like 144 hours, right? When it comes to cleaning, the average person has 6 items on their to-do list. Most likely to be done: vacuuming rugs and carpets, mopping floors, and laundry. Top 3.
All hardwoods for me, baby.
Yeah. And then I would say dishes on the list, but I suppose if you have having a dishwasher now is.
I hate having to. My dishwasher broke and I haven't been able to replace it because I end up just washing the dishes anyway because I don't have that much. You know, I've got a lot of paper plates. You know that? So I'll go to Costco and get that giant stack and I just use that. So much easier.
Yeah. It's bad for the environment.
So it's a lot of things. I don't think we're changing that. We're not switching that around. We're not changing that franchise.
I know, but I used to love paper plates.
Don't you have a Keurig?
I do. And you know what?
My paper plates will biodegrade before you're...
It's true. And I never did the Keurig thing till I got my Ninja, and now I'm in the zone.
Hey, watch them stones in that pocket.
Can we burn the paper plates?
Yeah, you can burn them. You can burn garbage. Wisconsin, you go to Upper Wisconsin, burn all the garbage.
That's true. I don't know that they're going to let me burn. Well, how are they going to know it's just my paper plates, though? But anyway, I stopped buying them because of the monies. Because they're expensive now. Everything's expensive now.
Everything is expensive.
I know.
And I didn't get any more pay.
Right.
Yeah. The only thing I got is, hey, we might move our company to India.
Right.
That's what I got.
What's happening there? Yeah. So I stopped, and now I'm trying to get all single-use plastic out of my life, but it's impossible, especially because I love Keurig.
You can't. I try to the best I can. So like I get the water, I pay a lot for that, which is funny because it doesn't matter. Even the filters that you get, somewhere along the line you're going to be putting something.
I know.
There's nothing you can do.
It sucks.
So I mean, I don't have the Brita thing, but I use the filter for the water. So I'm always drinking water, and I'm always drinking like tea. So I get a lot of tea. But then you get the tea bags, which is fine because that's biodegradable.
Right.
But.
Have you ever tried the loose tea that you put in the little...
Oh, the little frog thing. And the little
sachets?
No, I haven't.
It's pretty tasty.
Is it?
Yeah, tasty. Yeah, it's really good. It's definitely more flavorful than the tea that you buy in the prepackaged bag.
And I didn't realize that black tea has so much caffeine in it. So I'm like, crap. I gotta switch it up. But that's the tea that everybody drinks. Iced tea is black tea, right?
Yeah. Well, there's some green iced tea that's out there too.
I'm gonna have to figure something out because caffeine.
That's your jam is iced tea?
Oh yeah, I drink iced tea like it's going out of style.
Like what's his face drinks Kool-Aid?
Unsweetened iced tea. Yeah. Anyways, you were saying.
I don't know.
Something about cleaning. You piqued my interest.
I know, freak. Things that are most likely to be overlooked with cleaning, unless you're in Lance's house.
Baseboards.
thoroughly cleaning appliances, wiping down countertops, and dusting shelves. Yeah, I would have thought baseboards and walls.
Baseboards, stairs, corners, behind and under appliances. Because if you remove I move the oven out, and you'll see all the gookies that have slid down the side. It's disgusting.
Cookies?
Yes.
It is gross.
It's nasty. Most people are pretty gross. I'm super anal about like getting the entire toilet bowl clean, everything.
Yeah, I'm aware of how you are. It's okay. I wanted to do this story for people like me who, like, there is like a day here and there where everything's done in the house, but it doesn't last long. And
that's July.
It's weird. God damn. July was brutal for me. I'm not gonna lie. There was so much, but yeah, it's okay. It's okay if you're not having an entirely clean house. It's okay if you don't have all of the laundry done. Everything's fine. It's gonna be fine. You're more like everybody else than you think.
No. You walk your ass into oncoming traffic. That's disgusting.
Disgusting.
No, I love that. What is it? Cleanliness is next to godliness.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, I love it.
It's without my child at the house, it's been a lot easier to keep a clean home. I can tell you that much. Holy crap. I was all like, damn.
Outside of Chewy getting everything completely.
Yeah. Well, I didn't actually realize how much of the mess was his until he was gone, and I was like, damn. He is busy. So it's kind of nice. Yeah, it's been, I don't know, it's a weird reset. All my college parents out there know what's up.
Dumbing down your smartphone. One podcast at a time. Listen, rate, and subscribe to the JJO Morning Show podcast. Get up with Johnny and D. JJO.
A man was taken to a hospital after being surrounded and attacked by cows on a remote Scots beach. The man and his two female companions were trapped by cattle on I'm going to say this in the best Scottish, Trice Ace Beach in Barra on Saturday evening. Police and the Scottish Fire and Rescue Services, the Coast Guard rescue team, all of them attended the alarm that was raised about 8 p.m. Spokesperson for the Coast Guard said a man and two women were said to be trapped by cows, and a man had sustained a blow to the chest that was also in shock. Scottish Fire and Rescue Services confirmed that a local crew attended to provide light, because it's dark, obviously. It was believed that the farmer attended and the incident was closed before 10 p.m. Man was flown to Queen Elizabeth University Hospital in Glasgow, and the two women were taken to St. Bernard's Hospital for treatment. Police said that around 8:05 Saturday, emergency services were called to the area following a report of 3 people and a woman been injured by a herd of cows and bull whilst walking near the trail that was out there.
Yeah.
56-year-old guy was flown to the via ambulance. The old man was flown, but it was symptom discharge. The 2 women were treated at St. Brennan's Hospital. They were also discharged. Advise and assist was also given to all parties. No further police action, but this is obviously a distressing incident. Wish all involved a speedy recovery.
The dude died?
No, apparently he was just he survived.
Oh, well, good for him.
Well, he got whaled in the chest by a bull.
Yeah. I refuse to believe the furry, cute little Scottish cows did that.
No, it was it didn't say exactly what kind of cow it was.
Because gosh darn, those Highland cattle are so freaking cute.
Have you ever seen...
Look at them!
Oh, yeah, those big fuzzy ones.
Just look at them.
Oh, that is the Scottish ones, isn't it?
Yes. They're so cute.
Oh, they look like little puppies, or big puppies, I should say.
And they're really known for their docile temperament, but I suppose there's an asshole in every crowd.
Well, I'm assuming they were all walking down the beach, and then it was
the cows.
Hey, yeah, and they were, and they ran into him going, "What the hell is this dude?"
Mm-hmm.
So he bulled up on him. No pun intended, but yeah, exactly. I wonder.
Cows, by the way, kill more people than sharks each year. More people than wolves. All that stuff.
Oofda. I watched.
So here I have the 11 deadliest animals. What do we got here?
Ooh.
Yeah.
I watched that cow kick that guy. Oh man, I think it's probably worse than a horse. Do you think?
Watch what?
The cow kicked that guy that was sitting there trying to move him. This cow just jumped back, kicked this guy right in the chest.
Where did you see this at?
You haven't seen that?
What are you talking about?
A cow kick a guy. You haven't seen
I've
that
seen
video?
a cow
Yeah.
kick before.
You
yes.
haven't seen that video of the? There's a really major one that's like on all the TikToks and all that stuff where a guy gets kicked right in the chest by a cow, just takes him right out.
Yeah.
He's like on the screen, and boom, he's gone.
Yeah.
Which sucks because you never end up knowing what happened to the dude.
You could probably figure it out. You could probably Google it.
Well, didn't you get kicked in the face by the horse?
Not exactly. She reared up baby horse, little bitch baby horse. I love that thing though. She reared up because she didn't like that I wasn't letting her get her way. And that was the whole thing. We were kind of doing training so she would stop rearing.
So you got a
because rearing is very dangerous.
Right.
And she was up in the air, and when she came down, I knew it was happening too. She came down and her foot just scraped down my face. It could have been worse. I mean, my head could be dented in, to be honest with you. And then I was like, oh, why aren't I wearing a helmet? That's stupid. So from here on out,
Nick Fury, female Nick Fury with that eyeball in, you know?
Yeah, I've been wearing a helmet working with her since then. But, little bastard.
So you're looking at the 11 deadliest animals?
Yeah, I'm trying to, but you keep interrupting me. So let's see. Mountain lions considered one of the most powerful predators on the planet. They pose little threat to humans, killing about one person every 5 to 10 years. Far more likely to go after prey like deer or raccoons. But when it comes to killing sizes and everything, there are more than 70 species of scorpion across the U.S., and together they kill an average of one person every 2.5 years. None are more dangerous than the Arizona bark scorpion. Have a scorpion shot.
I got stung in the shoulder by a scorpion in Texas.
Yeah?
Hurts like hell.
It's only one of 30 species worldwide that produces venom toxic enough to be fatal.
Yeah.
Sharks. Between 2007 and 2018, there were 920 shark attacks worldwide. More than half of them were in U.S. waters. Thankfully, most shark attacks aren't fatal. On average, sharks kill Americans just once every 1.7 years.
Bologna. Tell it to that one dude. From Egypt.
Okay.
Terrible.
This is Americans.
Oh.
So he don't count in this. Alligators.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Kill about one person every 1.5 years. Even alligators and crocodiles are not as deadly as bears. And one color or another, bears range from Alaska down through much of the forested United States. They kill about 1 to 2 people a year. Nearly half of all fatal wild bear attacks since 1900 occurred in one of 6 national parks.
Of course. I would much rather get taken by an alligator than a bear, though, because bears will just start eating you as you're just sitting there, you know?
Yeah, like
Whereas
I'll be watching the Nature Channel. I like the Nature Channel a lot, but I can't. When they start showing that, like, a predator gets an animal down and the animal's suffering and still alive, I can't sit there and watch that. Like, I'm like, I get the point. Let's move on to the next thing here, you know?
Like the Komodo dragons that just start chowing down just like bears, man. They're the worst.
Spiders. How about spiders?
Spiders.
They kill around 7 people a year. Most of these deaths are linked to just 2 spiders, the black widow and the brown recluse.
Yep.
It's because they're the only 2 spiders in the U.S. with venom that's toxic to humans. I heard that the brown recluse be friendly until they're defensive.
Well,
we have a listener that actually has brown recluse, yeah.
That's most spiders. As long as you don't touch their back, they usually leave you alone. But
yeah,
Jeff Hanneman, he was a victim of complications from a brown recluse bite.
Yeah. Snakes. U.S. has about 20 species of venomous snakes, which live in every state except Alaska. Copperheads are the most likely to bite you, and they live in the southeastern United States. You should be most aware of rattlesnakes like the eastern and western diamondback, which are responsible for the most snake-related deaths. On average, snakes kill as many as 10 to 15 people a year. And if you really hate snakes, there are various states to avoid based on high bite rates.
I'm going to say dogs have to be the number one, close to number one. Besides, I'll put mosquitoes.
No. Well, mosquitoes is going to be number 1.
It has to be.
Yeah. Cows. Each year, cows kill about 20 people,
yeah.
typically by kicking or trampling. About 3/4 of those incidents are reportedly deliberate attacks. Yeah, they're dicks.
Yeah, like this poor bastard.
They can be dicks.
Scotland got
Some of them are
smashed.
super cute. I love cows. You can find cows everywhere. God dang it. That's why they're going to run you over. Dogs kill about 30 people a year, most often from attacks that prove fatal. I'm not going to read that stat because the pit bull people will come after me. Bees and other stinging insects kill nearly 100 people a year, often by triggering an allergic reaction. One kind, often called the killer bee, is especially aggressive. If disturbed, they'll swarm and they can sting their victims more than 1,000 times.
Bees! Your firearms are useless.
Listen to this. Deer at the top of the list.
Oh, really?
Each year, deer cause 1.3 million car accidents, and about 200 of them are fatal.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Randy and I just whaled one 75 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Just going, all of a sudden, bam, it's there. We didn't say it. We both just said, deer. That's it.
Totally.
And then it was just, it just, I don't know what happened to it. It just disappeared.
Yeah.
Got part of the rapture. It was just gone. Took off. We got outside, tried to look for it, but then we were just picking up parts of his car. But thank God he didn't swerve or nothing.
Yeah.
I was giving him accolades for that.
Totally.
Because
it does happen quick sometimes, you know?
And he had that SUV, and those are tumbling machines, so we would have been tumbling down the road,
right.
75.
Y'all had your seatbelts on, all right?
Uh-huh.
Good.
Yep.
I just find it hard to believe that this cute little fuzzy wuzzy thing did anything to a man on the beach.
Dude, people are just trying to mind their own business, and look what happens.
We're taking over their habitats. I don't know how it is in Scotland. I did not go over to Scotland when we were...
Neither did I. I think it's pretty much everything's exactly the same, because when I was...
Well, the people I talk to that have gone to Scotland... Hi, Paul. That have gone to Scotland and Ireland, and I'm probably going to offend somebody here, but ask me if I care. The Scottish people tend to not be as light and fun-loving as the Irish people are.
No, big fatties.
That's what I
No,
heard.
no.
God, what's wrong with you?
Well, and when I was there, they were just like, are you going? Because they asked where you're going to Dublin for, and I'm like, well, we were just going to walk around. He's like, it's the same thing as here. You're just going to see like Papa John's and everything.
The JJO Morning Show Podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe. Catch a new show every Monday through Friday, 6 till 10 a.m. on 94.1 JJO or streaming anywhere in the JJO app. Johnny and D, nowhere but JJO.